Today, we are going to be talking about Clutch Time Online and how you guys can win a lot more of your games here. This is a video that I've definitely been getting requested a lot to make. So if you guys do enjoy this video, do me a favor and smash that like button. If you guys are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Would be greatly appreciated. Now, first things first, when it comes to clutch time that people, I feel like is a good tip to kind of start off with is obviously their lineup and, who they are using. Now, first things first, I tell you guys this all the damn time. Please do me a favor and stop listening to other people. And I know it's kind of like hypocritical of me saying this, but my point is use players that you like. Don't use guys just because other people say to use them. Use players that fit your style and fit what you like to do in this game. Now, I know you guys see my team and you're going to go, well, bio, obviously, you might win, blah, 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 blah. I know. I go through this every year. Again, no money spent team, but people still feel the need to say that they can't get this team. Anyway, so first things first, biggest three positions here, I feel like on Clutch Time Online. Well, there's three different things that you guys need. A point guard, wing players, and a big, right? So let's start off with the wing players and guys that you guys can pick up that are not Iguodala, not Scottie Pippen, not James Worthy, okay? And conveniently enough for you guys, there's actually some pretty good cards in this game already that are definitely good to pick up. Not Mark Williams, sorry. Paolo Banchero, number one, really solid wing player. You can play him at the 4. Really good. His jump shot's actually really solid. He rebounds the ball very well, but his defense is on point. His player model is huge, so he's going to get you some stops. No, not Jalen Duren. I guess I forgot. I totally forgot that I actually sold him. Sorry, my bad. But Danny Green, a nice little shooting guard here. Definitely a guy you guys want to look into picking up. One of the best budget cards in this game. Nicholas Batum. Batum is pretty solid. I mean, he's not the best, but he'll get the job done. I do actually like this Batum in the sense that, like I said, his player model and everything is really solid at playing defense. Jeremy Schoen. This guy, again, get him up to a diamond. He is a beautiful replacement for a guy like Scottie Pippen. He has really good defensive animations. He does foul a little bit, which is kind of annoying, but he has really good defensive animations, and he can rebound the ball. O'Shea, again, same thing here. Another guy, another wing player that you can run at the 2. That is, again, a very solid wing defender. Maybe, again, a replacement for Iggy, but, again, there's also Danny Green there. Ousmane Dieng. Again, another guy you guys can look to Evo up all the way to a diamond and then use him for clutch time as well. As far as big men go, again, I use Mark Williams. Mark Williams is a budget guy you guys can pick up with a Sapphire, Evo him up, and you'll be good to go. Same thing with Jalen Duren. I don't think you can go wrong with either one of these guys. Both of them are very solid. If you guys, don't want to really get them, though, DeAndre Jordan, very solid option, but also Rudy Gobert. Two guys that are relatively cheap. I mean, again, 23K at the lowest right there. Maybe you want to look at Rudy Gobert, who was cheaper. Oh, my God. His price took a jump. He was like 20K. All right, well, never mind about Rudy Gobert. And then, again, as far as point guards go, a guard is literally just whatever person you guys want to score with, basically. That is going to be your primary guy you're going to run the offense through. I like using Donovan Mitchell. I feel like there is some other decent options maybe that you guys could go ahead and use. I mean, Rondo could be a decent one. I mean, the problem is point guards right now, a lot of them are based on the not clutch time, the trophy case guys. So that is kind of where you want to look. I mean, obviously there's really good point guards in the game, but yeah, Jaden Ivey, actually, I lied. Jaden Ivey, good option right here. You get him at a Sapphire, Evo him up to a diamond. Again, perfect option right there. As far as these guys go, I don't really like Baron Davis. Jerry West isn't really somebody you're going to run your offense through. Same thing with Marcus Smart. You're not really going to want to run your offense through him. So maybe pick up a shooting guard and then use Marcus Smart or Jerry West at the 1 and then run your offense through your shooting guard. Like whatever you guys want to do. But that's kind of how you want to design your lineup. But you guys can see I run my offense through Donovan Mitchell. I have 3 really good defensive wing players. And then I have a good big man that can block shots and rebound the ball. Now, the only other thing I want to talk about before we get into the actual gameplay here is going into your team. Whatever your active team is what your coach is, but also what your playbook is, and also what your defensive or auto defensive settings are. I'm actually going to finally move these. I wanted to leave them on moderate for a while, but I feel like people are starting to learn how to green, so I think we need to play up a little bit tighter and everything like that. So yeah, we're gonna play tight and tight. But yeah, so that's all you guys really want to do. Defensive settings, I have a whole video on that, so check that out. But let's get into some tips in gameplay on how to win a lot more of these games. I'm not gonna tell you guys that you're never gonna lose, and before somebody goes, Bio, your record's terrible, like I would say probably 18 or 20 of those losses have come from me loading into a game and people being like, I'm good, and then leaving. So trust me, we haven't even taken too many losses. We realistically should be like 55-7. Hey guys, if you guys need any online or offline grinding, be sure to hit up Rose NBA, 100% legit and reliable. The link to his Twitter will be in the description down below, so be sure to go hit him up now. The team we're playing, honestly, isn't really the best, which is a little unfortunate. I did want to play a really good team, but hey, it's whatever team you match up with. So first things first, okay, what I will say is as far as a freelance goes, if you guys are struggling to score, so say you guys do get into a predicament where maybe your opponent is like that, perfectly good defense. Now, unfortunately, Mark Williams was kind of clogging up the paint. So if you guys do get stuck in a situation where, again, you end up, getting kind of, you feel like you're just not getting wide open shots and it's because of your floor spacing, then this is the freelance for you. So go to your offensive settings here, and then you guys are going to want to put on the Clippers 2018 freelance. That is the best thing for you guys to go ahead and put on here. Again, you just hit freelance, put it on, and then once you hit pass and screen away, you guys will see that you do get a full-on 5-out, which is good because once you beat that first defender, you're going to get some easy dunks. Now, I know people may say, oh, Bio, you're going to make it awful. People are going to be running 5-out everywhere, blah, 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 blah. 5-outs are actually really easy to stop, and especially if you guys are getting, if you guys are getting stops, you're going to be completely fine. So I wouldn't really stress out about it. You know what I mean? Like you'll be fine. Trust me. Now, one other thing that I want to say to you guys is when you guys are on defense, I haven't done it yet because I actually wanted to talk about it, but when you're on defense, you want to take what you think is your best defender between your shooting guard and your point guard and throw it on your opponent's main scorer. The reason why you want to do that is because when you guys do that, it's actually going to have your guys play a little bit better defense and kind of help you guys get some easier stops, I feel like. So what you guys are going to do is you're going to hit L1 or LB if you're on whatever console. You're going to tap the person you guys want to. So I'm going to tap Iggy, and then I'm going to go ahead and put him on Stephen Curry. And the reason why I want to do that again is because Iggy's going to get bumpy a little bit, and that's how you guys are going to get a little bit, you guys are going to get more steals and everything like that, which is really solid. So we're going to run a nice little pick and pop here. We're going to get Scotty open. He is unfortunately going to miss. It is what it is. Just a bad release on my part. It's a little bit hard to play and talk at the same time, I won't lie. But yeah, so as far as that goes, like I said, you want to get that defensive switch because when you do that, you guys will be able to actually contest some more shots and everything like that. So we're going to get a nice little stop here on offense as well. One thing I do recommend is do not try to play fast, okay? Like, obviously, you have to play relatively fast because there is only so much time that you have. But the faster you play, the more kind of flustered I feel like most people do get. And like I'm saying, like you're going to try to score, and if it doesn't work, you're going to be kind of out of time. Just take your time. I know you only have 14 seconds, but 14 seconds really isn't, it's not really like no time. You still have a good amount of time to score. So patience, we get into the paint there, good to go. Now, the only other thing on defense that I like doing outside of switching those matchups is actually running a half-court press. The reason why is because when you run a half-court press, you actually get a little bumpy right out the gate, but I feel like for whatever reason, when you run full-court presses this year, people just end up getting blown by a lot. He's going to get a really lucky bump steal right there. Like, there's just nothing I could even do about that. Like, he literally just ran up to me and stripped me before I could even move. So it is what it is there. But like I said, on defense, you guys can see we're playing literally like picture perfect defense here. So like I said, just be patient. Don't worry about anything. Just kind of, just take your time, do your thing. Take advantage of backdoor cuts and mismatches. That is a big tip too. Backdoor cuts and mismatches are a huge thing in clutch time online because, again, a lot of people just try to look and just basically try to paint sit. So when people are paint sitting, you can kind of run those backdoor screens and everything like that, and you'll be good to go. You guys can see right there again. That is a big example why you put your best defender or your whatever you think is your best defender on the ball. Okay? Really good tip there. Now, back on the offensive side, again, this is going to be another huge tip that I think people really kind of need to understand. You do not need to shoot the ball. I don't know why people think that because, you see these comp guys, they run around and they 3-hunt all game that they go, oh, I need to run around, I need to 3-hunt. No, you don't. Take your time and honestly attack the rim. The more you attack the rim, the more you're going to score. And the more you do that, the more your opponent's going to get frustrated and just look to chuck up more threes. And you guys can see again, take advantage of your opponent trying to sit there and paint it. Most people that paint it have no defensive IQ. I'm going to tell you that right now. They don't know what to do. They literally can't figure anything out. Like right here, we're guarding that all up. He's going to throw it back here. Never mind. Look at that. Good defense, though, from Mark Williams. Another rebound. And look, being patient again. We're not going to speed anything up. We're not going to go crazy, do a dumb shot here. We're going to just get into the paint here. Patience. Okay. Patience. We're going to go up. Easy lay-in. I know this game is bad. Trust me. I know it is with paint mashing. But be patient about it. I realistically should have kicked out the Donovan. The only reason why I went up with that is because I did only have, like, I was already in the paint for like 19 seconds. So, like, eventually they're going to call 3 seconds. You know what I mean? So when it comes to clutch time online, like I said, defensively, what you guys want to focus on is putting your best defender on the ball. You guys are going to want to focus on making sure you can test every shot by yourself, but also run a half-court press. Again, a half-court press is really good. It's not sweaty. It's not cheesy. It's just a way to ensure that if your opponent tries to throw a full-court pass, you're going to be there to pick it off. Like, you're going to be able to kind of get a little bumpy, get some bump steals, pick some stuff off there. And on offense, like I said, set up your freelance, go slow, attack the rim a lot. Don't worry about just chucking up every 3 possible. Just take your time, run your offense, run some pick and rolls. Mid-range pull-ups can be your best friend as well. So take advantage of that as well. But like I said, speed your opponent up, slow yourself down. I'm telling you guys, you will win a lot more clutch time online games. That is how I go through this. I take my time. I don't try to rush. And I'm good to go. I can also green. I'm not going to lie. Learning how to green definitely helps too. But for the average player with where this gameplay is, just drive in. Trust me, you'll have a lot better of an experience. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. And if you have any questions, pull up to the Twitch. I stream every single day. So pull up, hang out on the stream, and yeah. Peace.